Have you ever heard of network marketing? Can you name any companies that you think might be pyramid schemes? How about multi-level marketing? Does that ring a bell? I'm Super MLM Man! Excuse me, gentlemen. Wait, come back. Can I interview you? Name? First name's good.
My real name?
Yeah, or fake, it's all right.
Bill.
Bill and?
Mark.
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 Where are you from, Mark?
From somewhere else.
Australia.
Yeah, actually.
Where?
Brisbane.
Brisbane. Guess where I'm going to live this summer? Noosa.
Oh, hey, really?
I'll be in Noosa in 2 weeks.
Do you come from a land down under?
Where do you live?
Salt Lake City.
Ah, okay. So, here's the question. Have you ever heard of network marketing?
Yes.
Like, how do you know it?
From the criminal files of the Attorney General's office.
I love this. That's excellent. Like, do you have any specific cases in mind or companies in mind?
I couldn't tell you. I'd have to kill you.
So, have you ever been involved in network marketing?
I've seen some of the results of this.
Like, what do you do for a living?
I'm an attorney.
Are you?
Yes,
Good. What kind of attorney?
A very good one.
I'll bet you are. Criminal, business, network marketing specific?
I'm a problem solver.
What does that mean? Don't tell me you're a fixer like that guy in Washington, D.C.
I'm a real problem solver.
You're a real problem solver.
Yeah.
So can you give me like any specific experience, history, any network marketing, like?
I'd rather not editorialize about that.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah.
When you ask people to look at network marketing, you
Yeah.
get this biased. So by dressing up as Super MLM Man, if I just go interview people and say, hey, what do you think about network marketing? I get the truth.
The truth of network marketing is it works for the first people in.
Okay. And then what about everybody after that?
Well, everybody else gets hosed.
I love it.
That's pretty much how it works.
And do you have an experience with it down under in Australia?
His attorney is advising him not to speak.
Yeah, of course we have network marketing, but we don't get involved because
You don't get involved.
it's the same. It's the
I
same.
get it. I get it.
Yeah.
We call it a pyramid scheme and we just don't use it.
Pyramid scheme and
Yeah,
you don't use it.
we don't use it.
Okay, thank you. We got an attorney, he hates network marketing. I love it. Let's go out here. You want to talk to these two guys? Oh, what's your name?
Gracie.
Tracy.
Gracie. With a G.
Gracie with a G.
Yes.
Where do you live?
Uh,
I don't know. I don't want to know your address, but do you live here?
no, I live in Colorado.
Where in Colorado?
Colorado Springs.
Beautiful place. I love Colorado Springs. And mom's name?
My name's Audra.
Audra. And
William.
William moved right to the mic. Did you see that? You're kind of a natural, William. You want to grab the mic and say something?
What?
All right, so can I ask you some business questions?
I don't know,
Yeah.
maybe.
Well, you either know the answer or you don't.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of a business model, he's going to answer, called network marketing? How about multi-level marketing?
Yeah.
Like, can you tell me some names of companies?
LuLaRoe
LuLaRoe,
and Roden and Field.
Rodan and Fields. Well, those are two prominent ones.
Yeah.
Have you ever done it?
No.
Have people tried to get you to do it?
Yeah.
What is your opinion of it?
Sometimes,
Sometimes.
if it's stuff everyone can sell, I don't know how quality it is, to be honest. As
Okay.
far as skincare goes, and
But what if it was good skincare? Would you like think
I
about
don't think it would be if anyone can sell it.
if
I
anyone
don't.
if anyone can sell it, it's not good skincare. So how do you determine what is good skincare?
Well, I asked a plastic surgeon.
Ask a plastic surgeon about good
All their
skincare.
quality is here. Everybody else's is here. You know, like if you can buy it at a dermatology office or a plastic surgeon office or something.
Okay.
Like-
Did you know Rodan and Fields was developed by two
I do.
dermatologists?
It's the same thing though. They can't use the high quality that the doctors use.
Okay, all right. So people that have tried to get you to do it, do you like the way they try to get you to do it, or is it obnoxious?
Sometimes I don't like how you use your relationship to sell stuff. So
So-
sometimes I don't like it.
You're awesome. I appreciate your words. And Gracie, you're responsible for all of this because you made eye contact.
Sorry.
No, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. How about this nice couple right here? Can Superman interview you? What's your name?
Arthur.
Arthur and
Tamara.
Tamara. Where are you from?
California.
Where in California?
The Bay Area.
Where in the Bay Area?
Concord.
Concord.
Concord. I grew up in Merced.
Where's that?
Have either one of you ever heard of the business model called network marketing?
Yes.
Yes.
And can you associate any companies with it?
Market Hero.
Market Hero?
Yeah, right?
Is that what you're thinking of e-commerce?
Yeah, where they
Market America?
Never heard of it.
Oh. Any other companies besides Market Hero?
No.
How-
Not off the top of my head right now.
How about multi-level marketing? Does that ring a bell?
Yeah.
Know any companies that are no companies? Do you know any companies?
No. I also I really could think about is like maybe like Salesforce or
Salesforce. Yeah, it's kind of like that.
yeah.
How about direct sales companies, like party plan companies? You know any companies like that?
Party plan.
Party plan, yeah.
No.
How about pyramid schemes? You ever heard of those?
Yeah.
Do you know any pyramid schemes that come to mind?
What's the one that AD?
Transamerica.
Transamerica?
He works with them.
That's a pyramid scheme?
No, I
It
guess.
sounded like it.
All right.
Company and with them that he worked.
He was recruit. What did he try to recruit you?
Yeah, it was weird. It's like, oh, do this and we'll teach you how to plan for your future through this kind of insurance for retirement, but you have to get other people to join to make money, and then when they make money, you make money, and you make a team that makes money and makes you money. I'm like,
And you went, what?
how do I make money without recruiting people? And they're like, well, you got to recruit. I'm like, that's stupid. So,
You didn't want to do that?
no.
You want to do that?
No, I don't want to do that.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for this is awesome. Thanks for letting us interview
Yeah,
you.
nice meeting you.
Yeah, nice meeting you. Enjoy your stay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
You want me to interview you?
No, I tell you, you can't do it on the property without permission of the management.
Can't do what? Ask people questions?
Yes, no interviewing the people. You want to put your cameras and stuff away, talk to people, that's okay. But no interviewing the people on the property without the management's permission.
Who's the management? Was that you?
No.
If it was you, would you give me permission?
Me personally, I don't see you causing trouble, but it's not my call.
Have you ever heard of network marketing?
No.
Multi-level marketing,
No.
direct selling.
Yeah.
Do you know any direct sales companies? You ever heard of it? Like, can you name any?
Never heard of an honest one.
Never heard of an honest one. How about pyramid schemes? Do you know what those are?
Same thing.
Can you name any companies that?
No.
Nope. All right. Well, you contributed to our whole documentary.
Okay, well, I need to take your documentary somewhere else.
Where would you suggest we take it?
The public sidewalk.
The public sidewalk.
Yes.
All right.
Well, this is private property here. Once you get on the sidewalk, you're in public.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
Well, enjoy your day.
They don't want to be interviewed. Security guard got himself interviewed. I didn't hear no. Are you a critical thinker?
I'd hope so.
Smart? Well studied and read?
I hope so.
Can I ask you 3 questions?
What is this for?
Just like education.
What education?
About network marketing. Have you ever heard of that?
Yes, but what is it for?
It's like for us to watch and be entertained and learn.
Okay. Sure.
We're not going to abuse you, I promise. So can you name any network marketing companies?
I don't believe so.
How about MLM companies?
Yeah, no.
You don't know any names of companies that are MLM or network marketing companies?
Not off the top of my head.
How about direct sales companies?
Don't know.
How about pyramid schemes?
Oh, yeah, a lot of them.
Can you name any companies that you think might be pyramid schemes?
Oh, is this about the oil convention?
Well, I'm asking you. It's not about that. But have you ever do you know of any pyramid schemes?
Okay, yeah. So the doTERRA and like the other essential oil, the Young Living are definitely pyramid schemes.
doTERRA and Young Living are definitely pyramid schemes.
Absolutely.
And like as a critical thinker, how would you come up with that assessment?
When people are, well, first of all, these companies tell you that you can make easy money, and there's no such thing as making easy money.
Right, so they lie to you to begin with.
Absolutely, and they, when you get employees to recruit, and when you are targeting employees' friends and family, that's definitely a sign of a pyramid scheme.
So when you get employees to recruit and you're targeting their friends and family, that's definitely a pyramid scheme.
Absolutely, and when the employees are responsible for buying the products themselves before they sell them, that's also a sign of a pyramid scheme.
So if the employees have to buy the products first before they sell them, pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
You ever done one of those things?
Absolutely not.
Do people try to get you to do them?
No, but my old teacher is involved in the pyramid scheme.
What teacher was that?
Clarinet instructor.
In high school?
Yeah.
What pyramid scheme are they involved in?
I forget what it's called. It's like a kitchen products pyramid scheme. Yeah.
Like maybe home interiors or
No, it's
Pampered Chef?
Pampered Chef.
Oh, Pampered Chef.
Hey, she's in the middle. They took her on a cruise.
I get it, yeah, but total pyramid scheme. Have you ever heard of a guy named Warren Buffett?
Yeah, of course.
Do you know who owns the Pampered Chef?
Of course. Warren Buffett owns everything.
He owns the Pampered Chef.
Yeah.
Pyramid schemer.
Yeah, he owns everything. Better not put the part about my clarinet teacher.
No, we won't. You didn't name her anyway, did you? Hey, you were awesome. Thank you for your candor, Warren Buffett. You pyramid schemer, you. All right, we're headed to the public sidewalk.
I've got to know what this is about. What is this?
What is your name?
My name's Justin. What's yours?
Richard.
Nice to meet you,
Actually,
Richard.
it's Super MLM Man.
Yeah, I mean, I spotted you a mile away. This is awesome.
You wanted to be part of this, didn't you? This is a movement.
This is
you know
a
how
movement. I'm
we know it's a
feeling it.
movement? We've had two
How?
security guards move us off
Holy
the
cow.
property.
Dang.
That's a movement.
Me too. I almost got moved too.
Because are you trying to promote the Nature Conservancy?
Yes, sir, we are.
So, have you ever heard of network marketing?
I have, well, I've heard of it. I don't know what your field is in it. What are you guys up to?
We're doing a documentary.
Oh, you're doing a documentary. Very
Yeah,
cool.
You're famous. Do you live here?
Yeah, I do.
So have you ever heard of multi-level marketing or network marketing?
Let's see, multi-level. I'm gonna look pretty ignorant here, but
That's okay.
Is the multi-level marketing where it's like almost like a pyramid scheme?
Yeah, almost like a pyramid scheme, but you know, a pyramid scheme is like this, and multi-level marketing is actually tripped and fell and is on its head. So it's upside down pyramid.
Yeah, that's intriguing. Now, who's at the top of the pyramid? I'm just curious. Like, so who's on the top as opposed to the bottom?
Well, usually the big people are on top and the little people are on the bottom.
All right, cool. So, well, explain. So, how does this work? Like, is this a prevalent thing here in Utah? Or?
Big thing here in Utah, like
right.
huge here in Utah.
Is there a big company that this is?
No, there's all kinds of them. There's dozens and dozens of them. Billion-dollar companies.
Right. Very cool. Are you guys raising awareness about these companies?
We're actually trying to find out what do people know about it. So, have you ever been in one?
Been in as part of one?
Yes.
No, I haven't.
Has anybody ever tried to recruit you to be part of one?
No. Come to think of it, well, I know my step parents. You know, or I know she was in kind of a more pyramid scheme-ish. Now the shape you've described.
She wasn't in one that fell on its head upside down. She was in a sort of pyramid scheme-ish. What was the name of it?
Some makeup company. It was a couple years ago. I can't quite remember.
What kind of makeup did they sell?
Face stuff.
Face stuff.
It was weird advertisements, like it was made like pearl dust or something. I was like, interesting. Yeah.
Pyramid scheme-ish. So did she make any money or not?
I don't think so. She stopped doing it real quick, so I'm guessing not.
What do you do for a living?
What am I doing now? You know, I just graduated high school a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
I'm going to the U in fall.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm just saving. You know, I'm out here promoting this, making a little money, and
So
hopefully
you don't
save
have any
up.
trouble talking to people?
No.
None
That's
at
my
all.
job. I
So-
talk to complete strangers.
So how much do you make, like, talking to people about the Conservancy? They pay you by the hour or by the
Yeah,
person?
it is hourly, and also person. The job kind of depends on that, but you know, it's like 15 an hour. It's very good money.
That
I
is.
was working at Subway a couple weeks ago, making
What'd they pay?
$8.
So you doubled your money.
Yeah, it was a huge step up. It's great. I'm a nature nerd too, so it's all around awesome.
That's beautiful. Hey, thank you so much for talking to us.
Absolutely,
We
it was a
appreciate
pleasure.
it.
And now, what's this documentary name? I'd love to see it.
SuperMLMman.com.
SuperMLNM.com.
Super MLM.
Okay.
That stands for the pyramid.
Oh, okay.
.com. Super MLM. I'm Super MLM Man.
It's gonna be hard to forget that. That's
Yeah,
so cool.
Super MLMman.com.
.com.
Just Google
Dude,
it.
I'll check it out tonight.
You'll
man.
be
It was
famous.
a pleasure.
Yeah, awesome. Good luck to you.
Thank you guys for your work.
Congratulations
That's amazing.
on doubling that income.
I know, right? It's
That's
been a good
awesome.
day.
Yeah,
You have a
beautiful.
good one.
Thank you.
You guys have good luck.
Maybe these ladies will talk to us.
I will not.
What? Shall we go down to Richard's Court?
Yeah.
How about you fine folks? Can I interview you? Please?
Interview us.
Please, it won't take 2 minutes.
I'm Swedish.
That's perfect.
You don't
That's
want me.
so perfect. Swedish is perfect. Please. I'm lonely over here. No one will talk to me. 2 minutes. Are you all from Sweden?
Because you're intimidating
Come
us.
on.
Because you're wearing this suit.
This is supposed to like eliminate intimidation.
No.
What's
no, that doesn't work in my country.
So Superman's intimidating in your country.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Miriam.
And where do you live in Sweden?
I live down south in Malmö.
Malmö.
Yeah, that's where I
And
come from.
what are you doing here in Salt Lake?
I'm here to meet some friends that I have in America. So
Yeah.
we're just starting off here and then we're going to Las Vegas and Los Angeles and hopefully avoiding San Francisco because
Why?
some part of my crew wants to go there, but I've already been there. So
Okay.
yeah.
So are you pretty smart?
I would consider myself smart enough to say no to that.
Good. Are you a critical thinker?
Yeah, to some degree, I guess.
Educated?
Yes, working on that.
Well read?
Perhaps not on the things that you're gonna ask me
I just well read in general.
on. I think so.
Do you know who the President of the United States is?
Yes, Trump.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
This is where
This
I need
isn't a-
my friends to go.
well, you come on, get in here, come on.
Because you have
Get in
opinions
here,
on this.
get in here,
Sure.
What's your name?
I'm Marion.
Marion and
I'm Victor.
Victor? Okay, so here's the question. In Sweden,
Yes.
or maybe in your travels around the United States, have you ever heard of a business model called network marketing?
No.
No,
Okay, let me call it something else. How about multi-level marketing?
Still a no.
no,
No.
How about direct sales party plan?
Double no.
no.
How about a pyramid scheme?
A pyramid scheme?
You ever heard of that?
No.
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 Probably
Okay.
in our language, it would, but I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, right. Okay. It's cultural, maybe. So, how about this concept? I have a product. Maybe it's skincare, maybe it's nutrition, maybe it's weight loss, maybe it's makeup. Who knows what it is? And I really love it. And I want you to buy some of it.
So you're asking me advice on how you need to sell it the best way?
No, I'm not asking you that, but you jump to conclusions, don't you?
Yeah, well, I'm trying to, get a few
So,
steps ahead of
I
you.
want you to sell it. I want you to buy it. And if you like it, I want you to sell it.
Yeah.
So I sell it, and then I want you to sell it, and then they like it, they sell it. Are you familiar with that business model at all? Have you
It's
ever heard
like
of that?
pay forward kind of a thing.
Yeah, kind of like that. Pay it
Yeah.
forward.
Yeah.
So if you fell in love with a product, any product,
Yeah.
like best skincare you ever used, best nutrition, would you tell your friends about it?
I would. Yeah.
Would you feel good about that or bad about it?
I would feel like I was doing them a favor.
If they bought some
Yeah.
and they kept buying it because they loved it, and the company that made the product sent you money because they bought it, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I think that is a good thing if I myself was the one who initiated it and they weren't the one telling me you need to go and sell this now.
Okay.
But if I generally felt like it was good, I would.
Awesome. So they're now your customers and they fall in love with the product. And so if you fell in love with the product, would you tell any of your friends?
Of course, if I like
Yeah,
it.
of course. Yeah.
And if they bought the product and the company sent you money, is that okay or not okay?
Probably okay. Depends on what it is, right?
And so now here's the real question.
How are you going to get Trump into this equation?
No, there you go jumping the gun again. It's got nothing to do with Trump. So they are selling the product and the company's sending them money for selling the product. But how about if the company also sends you money because you got them started to sell the product? Is that okay?
Wouldn't that mean that they got less then?
No. What if they got the full amount and you got the full amount?
And then on top of that, I would get more.
Gotta be expensive.
Yeah, meaning they are in some way getting a lot of money on this product since they can give me more and more and more.
Well, like, if you walk into one of these fancy clothing stores here and you buy a $100 dress, you know what it costs to make?
No.
About $8.
Yeah, it's not a lot.
Big markup. So, is it okay if the company sends you money?
I wouldn't be angry, no.
You wouldn't be angry?
I wouldn't be angry.
So what are you going to do for a living?
What I'm going to do for a living? I'm going to be a speech pathologist.
Beautiful. What are you going to do for a living?
A teacher.
What kind of teacher?
Well, I don't think you have the subject here in the States, but I'm going to be a crafts teacher, like woodwork and sewing.
I thought you were going to say character, ethics, integrity.
No, sorry.
And what are you going to do for a living?
I'm going to work with elevators. I'm going to build them. Yeah.
Build like an engineer or build them? Oh,
build
sweet. Awesome. So, on top of those jobs, if you found a product that you absolutely fell in love with and you started telling a few people about it and the company started sending you money, that'd be okay on top of your jobs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys, 5-star survey. 5-star. And you know what? Leave it to 3 people from Sweden to ace the survey. I'm Super MLM Man! It is probably no surprise to you the responses even Super MLM Man gets to asking people about what we do. They do not understand the term network marketing, MLM, or direct sales. They do think they understand what a pyramid scheme is. Unfortunately, they are so misinformed. Added to how people perceive what we do is the challenge of how we have done it for almost 70 years. Hype, mystery, avoidance, fear of loss, ridiculous claims, and downright lying to people has added to people's perception that they do not want to do what we do. But still, millions of people join the ranks of network marketing every year. There must be something about what we do that they love. There is. Lots of things. The same things that attracted you. So how do we educate people? Show them what is possible. Show them how we can do it in a way that's fun, honorable, authentic, and trustworthy. At Bliss Business, we call it the authentic networker. We teach and model states of being and philosophies that are highly attractive. States of being like being curious about other people, whether they are a candidate for our business or not. Being present for people when they are talking, no matter how many thoughts are running through our mind. Honoring people's opinions and decisions instead of arguing with them. Trusting trust as our primary strategy versus manipulation and typical sales stuff. And most importantly, just keeping it real. Keeping us real. Authenticity is our secret sauce. And it is so simple and easy to be authentic. All you have to do is trust it. I've dedicated my life to educating the public on the epic and potent possibilities of building an asset income in network marketing. And most importantly, to teach network marketers how to do it in a way that leaves a positive impression in the minds of our market. Join me in this crusade to change the way network marketers network and market. Read The 4-Year Career, share it, and go to school on The Authentic Network Marketer.